Hey y'all, I'm back with another Dave Allen. I was looking up, but I'm sorry, I'm being so rude. I know I've been so rude. I don't ask how y'all doing, how y'all feeling, where you from, what's going on. Comment below. Let me know what's going on. Where you from, and say hi to each other. Don't be rude. We need more. We need more. Like solid community where we say hi to each other. I know I shouldn't talk because sometimes I remember I used to always comment to everyone's I used to respond to everyone's comment, but I haven't been doing that because I don't have the time to comment, like reply to everybody's comment. But I'm trying. I know because I kind of miss like how things used to be. I remember when I was able to respond to everyone's comment and I was able to even talk back again, and we just had this, I like the whole everybody getting together and enjoying videos. I kind of miss that, something that a lot of people don't have. But yeah, I miss that. But I'm doing okay. It's a rainy day. I think I mentioned that already in my other video. It's a rainy, gloomy day, but it's okay. I'm home. I'm chilling. I'm about to have me a cup of hot chocolate because that's what I'm feeling for right now. Some of y'all know I don't really drink tea like that. I don't. I try. It's not easy. I try. I'm not much. I don't think I'm ever gonna be. I don't know. I should say ever, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a tea person. I'm more of a hot chocolate coffee girl. Yeah, and soup. I love me a good soup. I might have me a bowl of soup later. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But anyway, so we're gonna be reacting to on giving up smoking. Let's get to it.
It's been 3.5 years since I worked in television. Things have changed. I've changed slightly. But one of the main changes, you probably noticed, there's no ashtray. I have given it up. A heavy smoker. I used to even smoke in between smokes.
What?
I've given it up. Totally changed. And the most extraordinary thing about giving up smoking, to non-smokers, I'm a convert. I've come over. I've joined them. They're proud of me. They say, good for you. You've given up the filthy habit. Good. The heavy smokers who used to be my allies, I'm a traitor. Bloody Judas.
I'm glad I never like grew up smoking. I tried it one time because my grandmother had asked me, my great grandmother, I should say, she had asked me to light her cigarette for her. I was a kid too. I was a teenager, and she had asked me if I could lit the cigarette for her, and I tried it, just a little puff. I didn't get nothing out of it. That was the first time I ever did that, and that was the last time. After that, I wasn't into it. Even weed, I tried weed before for the first time. And I couldn't even get into that neither. I don't know. I'm glad I didn't get into it. I'm glad.
You of all people! But one of the good things, or one of the new things about giving up smoking, is that I now have my sense of smell back. I can actually get up in the morning and open a window, throw it up, and breathe it, and smell
that
again.
true?
Petrol. Carbon monoxide. Dog shit.
I was expecting him to say flowers and something that smells good, I don't know, some nice sweet aroma. Oh my God, this is funny.
I mean, listen, taste. I actually thought when I used to eat food, it was the smoking. I had no taste. It's not the smoking, it's the food. It's bloody tasteless.
Ooh, and he's British. You heard what he just said. I'm sorry. The fact that he said that. Tasteless. Tasteless. British food, tasteless.
Somebody said to me the other day, shall we eat or have a McDonald's? And now the whole thing about being a smoker, actually being a smoker is very difficult in today's society because the pressures are on smokers. Society frowns upon smokers. There are signs everywhere. See them here. No smoking. Smoking is not allowed. Smoking is forbidden. The Americans, they're totally lunatic about it. When I was in America, I was smoking. And a woman stopped me in the street and she said, "You're smoking." Like I'd exposed myself.
I'm not gonna lie. We do have smokers, but we don't have as much smokers as we used to. That I used to see. Because I remember everybody was smoking. Like, teenagers was smoking a lot and stuff like that. But now, I guess because a lot of areas, you can't smoke. You can't smoke in certain areas no more. So I guess, I don't know where people are going to smoke, but you don't see a lot of smokers. I don't see a lot of smokers here especially here in New York. I can't speak for every other state, but I know here in New York, you don't see a lot of smokers like that. You'll see maybe one or two across from each other, but not like you used to. Because we have signs everywhere. No smoking. Can't smoke here. Can't smoke there. Can't smoke here. But it's so funny because back in the days, people was able to smoke on the plane. I remember people used to smoke on the plane. That is crazy.
I said, "Yes, madam." She said, "You had a cigarette in your mouth." I said, "I know. I've been smoking for years. That's the only way I know how."
Tell them her business. Tell them.
You notice in public, if you actually spit, if you spit in the street, you can be fined 25.
Good. I hate that. I hate people spit on the street. How about you just get a tissue and spit in the tissue and throw it in the garbage? I hate. Oh my God. Just talking about it made me want to throw up.
£5. If your dog fouls the footpath, £20. But the cost of a smoke, or what it would cost you if you're caught smoking, can be £50. Now that means that you can actually have a good spit. Your dog can crap to his heart's content, and you've still got a fiver to take home. When I started smoking, I was actually 4 and a half.
Oh God.
I did actually start to keep up with my brothers, who were slightly older. I had one brother who was 6 and one who was 8, and they were heavy smokers.
That's crazy.
So I used to keep up with them to smoke. I'm 4 and a half. I'm this size, and people would say, "It'll stunt your growth."
I've heard that. I've heard that. I've heard that here.
Lavatory. I mean, everybody in school, as soon as it was a school break, we'd all go for the lavatory.
Everybody was
In the
smoking.
cubicle. 8 or 9 of us in each cubicle. Passing this little cigarette. If you went out and looked down the line of cubicles, it was like the Industrial Revolution.
I mean, of course he's talking about in the UK, but that was happening here too in America. That was happening here. I'm not sure what year, what time they started doing that no smoking. It has to be like in the late 90s, I believe. They started putting signs everywhere, no smoking. You can't smoke here, you can't smoke there. And the more they was doing it, the less people just stopped smoking, you know? But
somebody used them for what they intended to use. It was like a breath of fresh air.
oh my God.
Remember going to the cinema years ago when there was no smoking regulations? Everybody in the cinema smoked. It was just a massive smoke. You go in, you go. And when you got to the screen and you could see the screen, there were people on the screen. You remember those scenes, the seduction scenes? How the cigarette was played with? It became part of a kind of hand phallic symbol.
Oh, yes.
People used to kind of touch it and stroke it and roll it. Women would kind of put it into the mouth and take it out again. The whole audience.
Oh my God. Oh. I love Dave Allen. Oh my God. You gotta love this guy. You have to, like, he's just the most funniest man I ever seen. I would love to be around these type of people. The stuff they have to talk about and they make it so funny. But they always say every comedian might tell a joke, but they telling the truth. That's how it goes. Every comedian that tells a joke always end up is some truth to it or something like that. I forgot how they say. Y'all comment below and I forgot something like that. Something like that.
They used to have those cigarette cases that you could buy that actually you pressed a button and one cigarette came out.
I remember, yeah, I seen that.
It was a sexual invitation. You'd hand it out and you go, and the cigarette would go. And if the woman went, you.
Oh God.
That's the extraordinary thing about smoking, is that when you make love, you answered me about smoking. Do you smoke after you've made love? I don't mean literally, I mean...
Comment below if you do that. Comment below if y'all do that. I personally, I don't date anyone that smoke. If you smoke, it's not gonna work. Cause first of all, I've dated someone who used to smoke, and I didn't like it because their breath did not smell good after smoking. I don't like the smell of someone. I don't like the smell of someone who just finished smoking. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like it. It's a turn off. That's why I don't date anyone that smokes. I don't. I just can't. I can't do it. And plus, I don't want nobody smoking around me. I don't like people smoking around me at all. I don't like it. If you're gonna smoke, smoke outside, but don't smoke around me. And make sure you take care of that breath. Chew a gum, I don't care. Chew a gum, I don't care. Brush your teeth, I don't care. And change your clothes too, because some people you can tell they smoke by smelling their clothes. Yeah, you can tell when someone smoke. I know I can. I could tell.
I mean, most smokers, you make love. I love you, darling. Oh yes, that was beautiful. Oh yes, you are marvelous. It was wondrous. It was, oh yeah. And you can't get to the... Can we do it again? Yes, just do me. I don't think from pressure or anything else. I decided I would give up smoking because I have teenage children. And I knew that one day my teenage children were going to come in smoking. And I didn't actually think that I could be hypocritical enough to sit there and watch them go, and I'm going, don't do that.
That's kind of true. That's kind of hard. You telling kids they shouldn't be smoking. You're saying, yeah, you shouldn't be smoking.
And I woke up one morning. It was 8 o'clock in the morning, and I sat there and I thought, that's it. This is actually the day I would give up smoking. And then I thought, well, I don't really want to give it up. What you should actually do is cut it down. What you should do is actually think, you'll only smoke when you enjoy smoking, because you like smoking, you get a certain pleasure out of it. But instead of it being unhealthy, what you should do is just take the moments that you really get the most enjoyment, and that's the time you smoke. And when do you enjoy smoking most? I thought to myself, after a meal. When I've had a meal,
I was going to say that. Most people enjoy smoking after a good meal. It doesn't matter. I mean, once they finish eating, they just want to smoke. I remember seeing my great-grandmother, though. She said she's been smoking since she was 14 years old. 14. Because I had asked her, and she told me. And I was like, wow, 14 years old, she started smoking. And she stopped smoking until she was like 90 years old. Until she was like 90, 80. Well, I'll say more. I had to say more like in the late 80s. She had like, yeah, in her late 80s, she had stopped smoking. Because she went inside the group home. Oh my God, what am I saying? Oh my God. She went in the nursing home when she was 90 years old. She went in the nursing home when she was 90. But she passed away when she was 92. But yeah, she's been smoking for a very long time. I'm surprised she didn't have, cancer. Because she used to smoke a lot. She used to always send me to the store to get cigarettes. Like packed cigarettes. Oh my God, that woman could smoke. God rest her soul, boy.
That's when I enjoy smoking. Fine, you can have 12 a day.
12 a day?
I'm actually sitting there, 8 o'clock in the morning, going, fine, 12, that's good. Right, I'm thinking 12 cigarettes, it's 8 o'clock now. I won't go to bed before 12 o'clock tonight. That's 16 hours, 12 cigarettes. 12, It's an hour and 20 minutes for every cigarette. And I've finished that one. It's only 3 minutes past 8. I've only got 11 cigarettes. My wife comes in. Good morning. I shut up! Who's going to drive the children? Let them walk. 12 o'clock noon, I have gone through 9 cigarettes. I'm a lunatic. Oh my God.
Yeah, you never realize how much cigarette affects someone who, like someone who's trying to cut back smoking. Because they're so addicted to it, they can't help it. Like, that's their comfort. You know, that's their comfort. That's something they can't help. They can't help themselves. And I feel bad for people who are trying to stop smoking. I know it's hard for others. It might be easy for others, but you know, most of the time it's hard for others. That's sad. It's very sad.
Wait, you have some cigarettes. You've got 3 cigarettes left over. That's 4 hours smoking. You can cut them in half. Then I'm thinking that'll be 2 dog ends. There'll be 2 butts. I'll be throwing away more cigarettes. I don't know. Wait. I'm trying to explain myself. Now, here I have been a smoker since I was so big. I am now going through the first withdrawal symptoms I have ever gone through in my life. So I explained this. I said, listen, wait, calm down. You are actually experiencing withdrawal symptoms. This is your first time. It's difficult. We know it, but you've got to persevere.
That has to be so hard. You gotta talk yourself, trying to find ways to talk yourself out of smoking. Like, it's like a second person. You're trying so hard. Oh man, I feel bad for people who trying to like quit smoking. It gotta be rough. Oh my God.
Tomorrow, it's not going to be so difficult because you'll have experienced what it is today, so tomorrow it won't be so bad. But you'll still have 12 cigarettes tomorrow, and you won't need those 12 cigarettes tomorrow. You probably only need 5 or 6 or 4. So take those 8 today and...
I don't know what that was. Oh my God. Funny guy. You gotta love Dave Allen. So funny. All right, y'all. So comment below. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace. Oh my God.